Most people search for complicated business ideas, but some of the most dependable opportunities are hiding inside ordinary problems people experience repeatedly.
You don't necessarily need a revolutionary invention, massive audience, or famous personal brand to build something capable of producing meaningful income. Sometimes the better opportunity is simply doing an unpleasant, repetitive, or inconvenient job that customers happily pay someone else to handle. The businesses we're discussing today aren't designed to become overnight sensations. They're designed to become dependable machines that improve with repetition. And that distinction matters because sustainable wealth usually comes from systems that continue producing value long after the excitement of starting disappears. Let's start with a business almost nobody brags about, yet customers can need repeatedly throughout an entire year.
At number 20 is mobile notary service. Convenience becomes the product. Customers value someone coming to them.
Welcome! Come right in.
Think about someone preparing important paperwork, who would rather pay for an appointment at home than spend an afternoon driving across town.
The business becomes more interesting when appointments are organized into efficient geographic routes, instead of handled randomly across an entire city.
One appointment might seem insignificant, but a carefully organized schedule can transform many small transactions into a surprisingly efficient daily operation.
Number 19 is pool maintenance, a business built around something homeowners already own, but don't want to constantly clean, inspect, and maintain. The valuable part isn't cleaning one pool once, it's becoming the person customers trust to keep their pool ready every week.
Once routes become dense within one neighborhood, travel time falls, daily capacity increases, and the same number of working hours can produce more revenue.
Number 18 sounds almost ridiculous until you realize how many people would gladly pay to eliminate one particularly disgusting household responsibility.
Pet waste removal works because customers aren't purchasing something exciting, they're purchasing the freedom to never think about that chore again.
Pet waste removal works because customers aren't purchasing something exciting, they're purchasing the freedom to never think about chore again. That simple change turns scattered little jobs into a predictable, route-based operation where efficiency becomes one of the biggest advantages.
Number 17 is trash bin cleaning, an extremely ordinary service that solves a problem homeowners regularly ignore until the smell becomes impossible to tolerate. Instead of asking customers to remember another household chore, the company can schedule automatic visits and handle everything on a predictable route.
The customer gets cleaner containers without doing anything themselves, while the operator gets a repeating schedule that becomes easier to manage as density increases. Number 16 is mobile car detailing, where the business travels to the customer, instead of forcing the customer to waste time visiting a shop. That convenience becomes especially valuable for busy professionals who would rather pay more than spend several hours waiting somewhere for their vehicle.
The strongest version of this model isn't occasional detailing, it's scheduled maintenance packages that bring the same customers back throughout the year.
Once several customers work in the same neighborhood or office complex, one trip can generate multiple appointments without multiplying travel time. Number 15 is commercial kitchen hood cleaning, an invisible maintenance service that restaurants need even though customers rarely notice it. Restaurant owners care about cleanliness, safety, and inspections, which makes reliable maintenance more valuable than a flashy marketing campaign.
A specialized company can create recurring schedules, maintain service records, and remind restaurant owners when the next appointment needs to happen.
The customer doesn't need to search for another contractor every time because the maintenance relationship already exists and the schedule is established.
Number 14 is apartment turnover service, helping property managers prepare vacant units quickly before new residents arrive with their moving trucks.
Every vacant day can matter to a property owner, so speed, reliability, and coordination can become more important than having the cheapest price. Instead of offering only one task, the company can coordinate several small services through one reliable workflow for property managers.
That creates a valuable relationship, because property managers don't simply need workers, they need someone capable of making the entire turnover process easier. Number 13 is senior transportation, where reliability matters, because customers often need dependable rides for appointments, errands, and essential daily activities.
The opportunity becomes stronger when rides are scheduled regularly, allowing the operator to plan routes instead of depending entirely on unpredictable last-minute requests.
Number 12 is secure document shredding, a business built around a problem companies cannot simply throw into an ordinary garbage container.
Law offices, medical practices, financial companies, and other organizations regularly accumulate paperwork that eventually needs secure destruction. A mobile operator can visit several nearby businesses on scheduled days, collect locked containers, and process everything through a standardized workflow. The real advantage isn't the shredding machine itself, it's creating trust, dependable scheduling, clear records, and a process customers feel comfortable repeating.
Number 11 is firewood delivery, an incredibly simple business where the product matters less than convenience, timing, and dependable local delivery. Many customers don't want to search for firewood, load heavy pieces into their vehicles, and make another trip just to bring everything home. A smart operator can organize deliveries by neighborhood, reducing wasted driving, while giving customers a service that saves physical effort. Number 10 is garage door maintenance, focusing on repairs and preventative service, rather than competing for every complete replacement installation.
A homeowner doesn't usually think about the garage door until something stops working, which makes quick and trustworthy service extremely valuable. It just won't open.
Instead of waiting for breakdowns, a company can offer inspection plans that identify worn components before expensive failures happen.
That changes the relationship from emergency repair provider into a trusted maintenance partner. Customers remember whenever their property needs attention. Number 9 is commercial floor maintenance, an overlooked service that keeps offices, retail spaces, and facilities looking professional every day. The business becomes attractive. Commercial floors don't need attention once. They require cleaning, polishing, and restoration. Scheduled maintenance.
The business becomes attractive because commercial floors don't need attention once. They gradually require cleaning, polishing, restoration, and scheduled maintenance.
A dependable contractor can become part of a facility's regular maintenance calendar, creating predictable work instead of constantly searching for new customers.
Number 8 is irrigation maintenance, serving properties that depend on automatic watering systems but don't want to troubleshoot leaks, broken components, or seasonal adjustments. The opportunity becomes especially useful because irrigation systems need different attention throughout the year as weather and landscaping conditions change. Instead of waiting for customers to call after something breaks, a maintenance company can schedule inspections and identify problems before customers even notice them.
Number 7 is medical equipment courier service, a specialized delivery business where reliability and timing can matter far more than flashy branding.
Healthcare organizations regularly supplies, records, and other important items between facilities, clinics, laboratories, and specialized locations.
The opportunity isn't simply driving, it is creating a dependable logistics system that customers trust, with important deliveries.
When a client depends on a scheduled delivery arriving correctly every time, reliability itself becomes the product they're willing to keep paying for.
Number 6 is apartment laundry equipment management, where the opportunity exists inside buildings already have residents who need convenient laundry access.
Instead of building from scratch, an operator can manage machines, they can manage inside existing properties, and coordinate maintenance.
The building owner benefits from a useful resident amenity, while the operator earns from equipment usage without needing a traditional storefront.
The business becomes more efficient when multiple apartment properties are managed together, allowing maintenance visits and equipment servicing to follow organized routes.
Number 5 is commercial sign maintenance, a surprisingly useful service because businesses depend on signs remaining visible, functional, and professional.
A restaurant, dealership, hotel, or retail store may invest heavily in its exterior branding, making broken lighting or damaged signage an urgent problem.
A maintenance company can inspect signs periodically, coordinate repairs, replace damaged components, and help businesses avoid embarrassing outages.
Once several businesses in the same commercial district become customers, scheduled inspections can turn individual repair calls into an organized service route.
Number 4 is mobile battery replacement, solving an extremely inconvenient problem by bringing the solution directly to a stranded driver. The customer isn't really paying for a battery alone. They're paying to avoid towing, waiting, searching, and losing hours from their day.
A strong operator can serve residential customers, workplaces, parking facilities, and fleet vehicles while keeping service areas geographically efficient.
The business becomes even stronger when fleet managers become repeat customers, because multiple vehicles create recurring maintenance opportunities instead of isolated emergencies.
We've now reached the final 3 ideas, where the businesses become less obvious and the underlying strategy becomes much more interesting.
Number 3 is estate cleanout service, helping families handle the enormous amount of work involved when a property suddenly needs to be emptied.
Families may face this situation after an inheritance, relocation, downsizing, or property sale, and the emotional workload can make the physical work even harder.
A professional operator can sort belongings into categories for donation, resale, recycling, disposal, or relocation, instead of simply throwing everything away.
That turns a chaotic emotional probational problem into a structured project, which is exactly what customers are often willing to pay someone else to manage. The strongest operators don't stop after removing belongings. They coordinate additional services needed to make the property ready for its next purpose.
That can make the company more valuable, because the customer isn't buying transportation or labor separately, they're buying one complete solution.
Number 2 is HOA maintenance coordination, a business centered on organizing the countless small responsibilities required to keep shared communities functioning properly. Homeowners associations may need landscaping, repairs, inspections, vendor scheduling, documentation, and communication handled without constantly chasing different contractors.
The coordinator doesn't necessarily perform every physical task. Instead, they create order between property managers, residents, vendors, schedules, and recurring maintenance requirements.
That makes organization itself valuable, because communities don't simply need workers, they need someone making sure every responsibility actually gets completed.
A well-run coordination company can become deeply embedded in a community's routine, because replacing a reliable organizer creates additional work for everyone involved.
And that creates another important business lesson. Convenience becomes extremely valuable when it removes dozens of small decisions from someone's already busy schedule.
Number 1 is route-based commercial delivery, a simple logistics model built around businesses that repeatedly need items moved between predictable locations. Instead of competing for random delivery orders, the operator focuses on dependable routes where the same customers need service again and again.
A small business might need regular transfers, but have no reason to purchase another vehicle, hire a full-time driver, or manage logistics internally.
That creates an opportunity for someone who can promise consistent pickup times, careful handling, clear communication, and dependable delivery without unnecessary complexity.
The business becomes powerful when several clients share compatible routes, because every additional customer can increase route efficiency instead of simply adding equal amounts of driving. After looking at all 20 businesses, one pattern becomes impossible to ignore. The strongest models don't depend entirely on finding customers again tomorrow.
They create systems where customers have a practical reason to continue paying because the service remains useful after the first transaction. That doesn't mean these businesses require zero work, because every legitimate business needs management, maintenance, customer service, and occasional problem solving.
The difference is that good systems allow the owner to gradually move from doing every task toward managing people, processes, and performance.
Imagine two entrepreneurs, earning the same amount today, but one must personally work every hour, while the other has built repeatable systems around customers.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to the neighborhood. Wait, is that a new ice cream truck? I've got to go check it out!
Consider two fictional entrepreneurs, Marcus and Ryan, who both want financial freedom but choose completely different strategies for getting there. Marcus spends months searching for a revolutionary business concept, constantly changing directions whenever another exciting opportunity appears online.
Ryan takes a quieter approach, choosing an ordinary service with existing demand and concentrating on delivering it reliably to the same customers.
Good morning. Good morning.
During the first year, Marcus may appear more ambitious because his plans sound impressive, while Ryan's business looks almost too ordinary to mention.
5 years later, their situations can look completely different because Ryan spent those years improving one system while Marcus repeatedly restarted another.
The lesson isn't that every boring business succeeds, but that repeat demand, controlled costs, strong operations, and patient execution can create powerful advantages.
So whenever you evaluate a business idea, stop asking whether it sounds exciting and start asking whether customers have reasons to return.
Because wealth is rarely built from one spectacular transaction, it is usually built from ordinary transactions happening repeatedly, efficiently, and for a very long time.
If this changed how you think about ordinary businesses, comment which idea you would actually consider building and subscribe for more practical money strategies.